Welcome to another episode of Faith Explorations, the podcast where we delve deep into the teachings and principles of Christianity and embark on a transformative journey through the realms of faith and spirituality. I'm your host, Kenneth Garcia. In episode 83, we delve into a topic that lies at the core of our faith, servant by heart, embracing God's calling. Throughout history, the Bible has showcased numerous individuals chosen for a special purpose by God. And today we'll explore their stories and the characteristics that define a true servant of the Almighty. But our exploration doesn't end here. For more insights that can enrich your journey of faith, be sure to visit us at BibleKeeper.com. So without further ado, let's dive in. The term servant of God is frequently used throughout the Bible, referring to those who serve God's purposes. In the Old Testament, the word servant carries various meanings, including both literal and spiritual service. Many important figures, such as Abraham, Moses, Joshua, David, Solomon, Elijah, Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Daniel, are referred to as servants of God. These individuals, be they kings, priests, or prophets, shared a common trait: faithfulness to God and obedience to His will. Even in the New Testament, Jesus himself is called the servant of God, sent to save humanity through his sacrificial death on the cross. To be a servant of God is an invitation to live life to the fullest, finding joy and peace in dedicating our lives to serving Him. The Bible tells us that it involves surrendering to His will and choosing to follow Him, irrespective of our circumstances. As servants of God, we are called to be living sacrifices, seeking His will, pursuing holiness, and striving for righteousness. Humility is also crucial in this journey, as it signifies our willingness to submit ourselves to God's will and obey His commands. Furthermore, serving the Lord calls for generosity, compassion, and the ability to love others, even in the face of differences or disagreements. A godly servant possesses certain defining characteristics, which we'll explore in this segment. 1. Humility. A humble servant respects others, acknowledges authority, and serves both God and people without arrogance. 2. Obedience. Obedience to God's commandments and to those in authority reflects a servant's faithfulness. 3. Love for others. A godly servant shows love through actions, demonstrating selfless care and kindness. 4. Selfless service. Putting aside personal desires, a servant serves others without expecting anything in return. 5. Trustworthiness. Being honest and trustworthy in all aspects of life showcases faithfulness to God and others. In addition to the previous marks, let's explore some more amazing characteristics of a true servant of God. 1. Humility. A godly servant demonstrates humility before both God and fellow humans, serving with humility and reverence. 2. Faithfulness. Staying steadfast in faith and commitment to God's commands despite challenges or opposition. 3. Compassion. Being driven by compassion and helping others without expecting anything in return. 4. Love. Loving unconditionally and showing genuine affection to others. 5. Forgiveness. Seeking forgiveness and guiding others towards redemption. 6. Generosity. Willingness to sacrifice time and resources for the good of others. 7. Wisdom. Making wise decisions and providing thoughtful advice. 8. Gratitude. Being thankful for blessings and expressing that gratitude through kindness and service. Let's find inspiration in these powerful Bible verses that shed light on the servants of God. Matthew chapter 6 verse 24. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for His own possession, that you may proclaim the excellencies of Him who called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. John chapter 8 verse 34. So Jesus answered them, Truly, truly, I say to you, everyone who practices sin is a slave to sin. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand, that we should walk in them. Luke chapter 10 verse 2. And He said to them, The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into His harvest. Being a genuine servant of God is a privilege and a responsibility we should take to heart. By humbly obeying His commands, showing love and compassion to others, and remaining faithful in our journey, we honor our Creator and spread His love to the world. Let us strive to embrace the characteristics of a godly servant and live our lives as a testament to His grace and mercy. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Faith Explorations. We hope you've gained insights into what it truly means to be a servant of God. If you enjoyed today's discussion and want to explore more topics related to spirituality, be sure to subscribe to our podcast. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And visit us at BibleKeeper.com for more resources that will enrich your faith journey. Join us next time as we continue to explore matters of faith and spirituality. Until then, may God bless you abundantly.